Hey, hello. In this part, we are going to take a look at the C calling convention known as std call. Okay, std call is also known as the Win API. Okay, and a few other names. Okay, depending on where you are reading it. It's used almost exclusively by Microsoft as the standard calling convention for the Win 32 API. Okay, and since std call is strictly defined by Microsoft, all compilers that implement it do it the same way. Okay, so std call passes arguments right to left and returns the value in EAX. Okay, the Microsoft documentation erroneously claims that arguments are passed left to right, but this is not the case. Okay, so the code function cleans the stack, unlike the C in cdecl. Okay, and this means that std call does not allow variable length argument lists. Okay, so for example, let's consider this C code right here. As you can see, we're using an underscore, then we can use our calling convention, std call. Okay, and then our function there. Okay, like that, and then we can call our function like that. Okay, so from there we this one right here is going to generate this piece of code right here, this assembly code. From here it's going to generate this assembly code, as you can see, underscore, then the name of our function, then prepended with or concatenated with at, then the number of bytes, okay, we are passing. Okay, then the total number of bytes, okay, or the total number of bytes that the arguments we are passing on, we are passing to our functions, okay, contains, okay, or are allocated, okay, to. Okay, so as you can see, we are passing two integers, okay, 2 and 3. Okay, and 2 and 3 each one will reserve 4 bytes for each. Okay, which means 4 times 2 is 8. Okay, that's why you are seeing 8 here. Okay, so from there we perform we use some instructions, okay, in order to set up everything. So yeah, so all of this assembly code is the same as creating this function with the underscore std call. Okay, std call using the std call conversion. Okay, so from there we try to call our function, and then we store the returned integer into the x variable. Okay, so from there let me show you down here. So this is going to be what's going to be returned, okay, when we call our function, okay, in assembly. Okay, so this line right here is going to generate these assembly instructions, okay, or codes. Okay, so here we are using the push to push 3 on the stack, then we push 2 on the stack, then we call our function, and then it's prepended with underscore, and then at symbol, and then 8, like that. Okay, like that. Okay, so there are a few important points to note here. Okay, and the first one is that in the function body, the rate instruction has an optional argument that indicates how many bytes to pop off the stack when the function returns. Okay, when the function returns, like that. Okay, as you can see here, the number of bytes, as you can see here, they are 8. Okay, they are 8, like that. Okay, and the second one is that the std call functions are name decorated with a leading underscore, okay, followed by an at, and then a number in bytes of arguments passed in on the stack. Okay, and this number will always be a multiple of 4 on a 32-bit aligned machine. Okay, so from there this marks the end of this part. Okay.